Hello everyone, I'm Vincent White. I'm an employment attorney and we're answering some hypothetical questions for a group of pro bono attorneys who are helping unemployment claimant to hopefully qualify for their unemployment benefits. And this hypothetical kind of deals with a broader issue right now. So I'll get into the hypothetical first. Client received a negative determination notice on, let's say, May 4th. But the date the notice was actually mailed was like 20 days ago. And in that negative determination notice, you only have 30 days to ask for either a reconsideration or to request a hearing. Now, both of those are going to be impossible now because of how late the client received this notice. And this is a big problem because the U.S. Postal Service has essentially just stopped functioning, right? And many government agencies, bizarrely, still use the Postal Service, even though they're utterly incompetent and incapable of doing their base functions, right? So even though we know FedEx, UPS, DHL, every courier service in all the world and all the city, they're still operating fast, efficient, and cheap. Unemployment is still mailing some notices through the now defunct Postal Service. So you've received this notice way too late to take action. So the first thing you do is you sit your client down and you get
an affidavit saying, hey, this is this on. I was incapable of responding to it because I did not receive it previously, and make that sworn statement. And with whatever you're going to fire off next, include that affidavit. And I would recommend you both put in your reconsideration paperwork, because if you have some kind of evidence or something to show them that might cause them to reconsider without an actual hearing, that would be great. But at the same time, also request the hearing. I mean, listen, if they give you the reconsideration without the hearing, great. The hearing can be canceled. But it's important to remember that unemployment in New York and in many states right now, these benefits agencies are pretty close to or way more than insolvent. They're not being properly funded. The states are not necessarily all putting through the bills they need to put through to make sure that these agencies stay funded. Most of the technical errors you're seeing are not being fixed because, let's be honest, the state doesn't really want to process more claims because it doesn't really want to pay more people. The same reason why they make it so difficult for people to represent, for attorneys to represent claimants in unemployment, right? They don't want people to win. They don't want people to get money. They don't want to help you. And especially now, because they're so insolvent, they're going to do anything they can to not give your client benefits. So I would recommend firing off both requests for the reconsideration and for the hearing at the same time, both including that affidavit saying, hey, this is the day my client received this on, and frankly, it's not our fault. The Postal Service didn't do its job, and you, as an agency, for whatever reason, didn't give an electronic notification. You just sent one through a pretty much defunct federal agency that you knew wasn't doing its job at the time you sent it, right? Does that guarantee success? No, but I think it is your best bet, and I hope that helps. I know this was a very cynical video, but they're not your friends, right? They're not that helpful. They're still bureaucrats. Good luck out there.